So in yesterday's video, I talked about how I participated in my first Tekken tournament. I didn't get to really cover it because I wanted to make a separate video on it, but yeah, I played in my first Tekken tournament. And long story short, I got my butt whooped. I mean, like, it was royally whooped. So I think it was a best out of 3 matches, or sets, I think they are called. And basically, you load into a match, right? You get your 3 rounds, boom. That's one match. And then you play another set, which is another, if you win 3 rounds, boom, that's your one game. So what happened to me was, out of all the sets that I played 2 sets. I lost both sets. Out of both of those sets, altogether, I only got 2 rounds. It was a pretty sad day for me, but I'm not going to lie, I was just happy that I got a round in. Because this guy, I mean, I was set up from the beginning. Waiting for my name to get called and stuff like that. I was like, oh my god, who am I going to go against? Am I going to be able to, like, break some of these grabs? Am I going to be able to, like, dodge correctly? Am I going to be able to even land a hit? Because when I was warming up, these guys were, like, insane. I mean, I've got some hits in here and there, but, like, there was this one dude, he had some, like, Gundam, man, like, handmade cardboard, like, hat on that he made. He pulled up, bro, he was whooping everybody with his Lars. I shit you not. And it's funny, too, because at first he was playing Leo against me. But then I actually, started to get rounds and sets on him. So he was like, all right. In his head, I'm pretty sure he was like, all right, I'm going to switch and go to Lars. And it's so funny, too, because I think I got, like, 3 rounds in a row on him. And I don't know if it was, like, a reflex or something. But this man straight up just, like, paused and went straight to exit to main menu. And he was like, and then he just went back to the game. I don't know if it was like a reflex of him rage quitting or what, but it was so funny to me. But after that, man, it was so hard to get around on him. I don't know what it was, man. His Lars was so freaking good. Like, this man was pulling out like 60% combos out of his booty hole. Like, I couldn't do anything against it. Lars has this one move where, I wouldn't say it's called a sweep, but it throws him into a stance. And from his stance, he can either go with a mid or a low. But the thing is, the mid and the low look exactly the same. It was weird. I couldn't tell which one it was. So that was that. And I was like, you know what? As long as I don't go against this guy, I think I'll be all right. The event coordinators are like, okay, the tournament is starting. Everybody go to character select. Bro, this guy with the Gundam hat picks up all his shit, and then he just leaves. He's not even participating in the tournament. He literally just pulled up and was just wiping the floor with everybody and then just left. Not even going to participate. I was like, what the? What? It was a while before my name got called to at least fight in my set for the first round, because the first guy I was supposed to go against got DQ'd because he wasn't even there. Then I was going to go with a substitute, but then he wasn't even there. So he got DQ'd. So I was like, all right, am I going to even go at all today? And then that's when karma bit me on my butt. Apparently, I didn't know this, but event coordinators can even participate in this tournament. So guess who I went up against? The event coordinator. And then guess who he picked to play against me? Lars. Bro, I was like, oh my god, what are the freaking chances, bro? And not only did he pick Lars, right? So I already know, like, people use fighting pads. Some people use, like, different types of controllers. Dude, this guy pulled out a PS5, like, themed, shaped, whatever you want to call it, fighting pad. I was like, oh. I knew I was going to lose as soon as he pulled that boy out. But you know what? I wanted to see how far I was able to get, like that. I'm not experienced, in the fighting realm of fighting games with Tekken especially. I've been trying to practice the past, like, week before leading up to it, and I felt pretty confident going into it. And even though I was watching other people play and hitting their combos, I was like, you know what? I feel like I could get some rounds on them at least. Wow, it was a steamroll. I'll let you know this. Going into this tournament, there was a couple things I had in mind. I was like, okay, some of the things I'm good at least from practicing, is that I can apply pressure. I am very aggressive when it comes to fighting. I like to apply the pressure onto people so that I could create some type of opening where they just read me wrong, and then I just get that opening. Just one opening is all I need, and I can hit my combos. So that was one. 2, try to prioritize liberation stance, because I've been practicing with liberation stance all week, And I was like, okay, I have my one liberation stance move that I can use. It can go straight into kind of like an animation where it's kind of like almost a command grab, but it's not. I could do that. I could go into a sweep straight into a low grab or a regular grab. All right, I can use that. Those are my pros going into this match. Now, my cons was that I am too aggressive, that I leave myself open with these attacks that I'm trying to do. Some of these combos are just basic 1-1s that'll put me into stance or something like that. They're very quick. I could get back to recover very quickly. But a lot of the attacks that I was throwing out was very negative frames. Now, negative frames basically means it leaves me open for an attack. I can't recover as quickly. So if I ever have like positive frames, that means that I can keep stringing my attacks for combos. Now, the only times you can probably string combos like during negative frames if you throw like a launcher, right? Or like, let's say you go into like a sweep and it throws them kind of like into a stagger where they take a little bit longer to get their step back. I was trying to prioritize that liberation stance, and it was just not working out for me, dog. And another like con for me was that I was getting hit with so many lows. And it's funny too because I was like, you know what? Like watching these other people, I haven't seen them throw a lot of lows, so I'm gonna assume that they're not gonna throw lows. I'm gonna prepare for it, but I'm gonna go for the mid blocks and the high blocks rather than the lows majority of the time. Was I wrong, man? Was I so wrong? I'm gonna just show you the video here. It's not the whole 2 sets, sadly, but it is, I think, 1 set. So this is the video.
Funny too, rollerblading, he was telling me about your little sleeves, and I was like, ooh, very good shit.
Keep going. Go. I swear. Jesus.
Strike hard, strike fast, show mercy. Sweep your leg, Johnny. Do it again. Good shit. Actually reached. That's
yeah, that peaked.
really good shit. I moved that so much. I thought I wanted to drive that.
Diavolo, coño. There you go. There you go.
As you can see, I got hit with a lot of lows. That was probably the bane of my existence right there. I mean, of course, I would have lost in the end, but I feel like I would have had more of a chance if I just blocked a lot more lows. But the thing that really killed me in those matches was his combos, man. He was stringing those combos together. I give him so much credit for that. He's obviously practiced with Lars a lot more than I've practiced with Azucena. I give him so much credit for that. GG's. But man, bro, this man was not letting me breathe. Like, I literally, as soon as I got launched, I was like, I might as well just put the controller down. I know I'm not going to hit anything, but man, oh my gosh, the combos were so long. I feel like I actually would have had a chance if I just didn't get put in those like combo strings, but at the end of the day, that's just part of the game. I have to learn how to block them. I have to learn how to not put myself into those combo strings. Hey, more to learn for the future. I hope to at least participate in another Tekken tournament in the future. Of course, I have more to practice on. I'm still keep using Azucena. Other than that, man, Jesus, I got my butt whooped. And out of all people, the event coordinator, man, oh, it was great. I actually enjoyed it so much. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed what I talked about today. Let me know if you guys have ever played in a Tekken tournament before. Let me know who you guys main or who you used in the tournaments. Let me know. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.